Well, good eye, everybody. My name is Mith, the man of 100 voices, and your dad joke VTuber for one final. Well, technically, I'll still be your dad joke VTuber, but today is technically my last daily dad joke. Good eye, welcome on in. How's everybody doing? So if you can't tell, it's my birthday, as you can clearly see by the balloons. But also, if you can't tell, I'm kind of hiding and trying to change my voice a little bit because I am actually suffering a little bit from a cold and my voice is completely shot. And it sucks. Hold on, I'm gonna mute for this. Yeah. I thought Pennywise stopped by. No, that's not what the balloons are for. Balloons are for me, not for Pennywise. Happy birthday, Mike. Thank you so kindly. I appreciate that. Good eye. Welcome on in. Happy birthday, Credit. How's your holiday break? The break for the holidays was nice. I had a lot of work intermixed throughout a lot of it. I didn't get like the entire week off or anything like that. I just got Christmas Eve, Christmas, and I think that's all I get off and have had off. But the rest of the days of work have been nice and light, so it's felt like a little bit of a break. But this is gonna be a weird stream. I don't have anything actually planned. We don't have a game lined up. All the plans that I did have fell through. So that's unfortunate. So we'll see what happens. For the most part, I'm just planning for this to be a just chatting stream, more or less. We'll see where it goes. Jealous about the fact that I had the holidays off. I saw it was your birthday and in here instead of where I should be, asleep till 2025 because I want to stay up for a fair bit for the birthday boy. Okay, when I first started to read that message, I was going to get a little mad because remember, stream is not that important. If you have other things to do, go do them. Stream is here when you have time. But if all you are going to be doing is sleeping into the new year, then go ahead and stay up. Oh, so Yip Yap stream? Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to see how long that goes, and if we get a little bit bored, I'll figure something out. Whether that's, I don't know. Maybe watch videos, maybe play a game. I don't know, we'll figure something out. You work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day? My dude, that sounds awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's fine, we all work 24/7. Some, it's just a job. Yeah, jobs that require holiday work is obviously necessary. There are obviously some jobs that absolutely need to work 24/7. God damn it. I sound like I'm actually broken. I wish I sounded a lot better. Well, I'll do my best to actually sound like a normal human being and not one who is suffering from the sore throat that is this cold. Happy birthday. Thank you so kindly, Gunner. Good eye. Welcome on in. You work in the art department and I'm trying to work on something for your girlfriend, but can't get the shading right. Fair. I know nothing about that. My artist skills are awful. As proof, I drew these balloons. Happy New Year's Eve too? Yeah! Happy New Year's Eve. Isn't that just fun that not only is New Year's Eve my birthday, but literally every spy that I've ever talked to at the agency, all of them also have a birthday on December 31st. Isn't that cool? I don't know if it's like a requirement, like you have to have a birthday on that day to work in the agency, but every single year, I can't remember where I placed mine. It's probably in my room somewhere, but every year, the agency gives us a card. And it's the best birthday present. We always show it to all of our friends, the ones who are still around. Some people, I am told they retire. But all of a sudden, there's these spies at the agency, and I just stopped seeing them all of a sudden. It's weird. Anyways, we all get this card, and it says, congratulations, you made it. And then on the inside, it says, good luck next year. It's the best gift I could ever receive from the agency. Aren't they nice? Excuse me. Those balloons are very well made. I appreciate that. But no, they are not. They do have shadows and highlights, and I'll admit, they look okay with the shadows and highlights. I'm happy. I'm proud of them. I think these were one of the first things that I learned how to do shadows and highlights on. I appreciate that, though. But I'm hypercritical of my own work. But I'm not the best artist. I specialize in stylized art. Like stick figures. For example, the lore video on my channel, I drew every frame of that. That's my kind of art. If you were born on January 1st, 2000, it's super easy to remember your age. Just remember the year. That's true. That's very true. Fuck our friends. I have colleagues. Crit lore, yeah! I don't know if that lore is brought up in... I don't know if my birthday lore is brought up in my lore video. Hypercritical? Ha! I see what you did there. You specialize in graphic and like modern or abstract? You say abstract? I do not. My voice is so shot. Didn't mute on that one. Whoops. I don't know why. In the past, it feels like past 6 months, maybe even shorter. There has been 2 different occasions where a cold or something of the like has just destroyed my voice and throat. Oh, you hold the hard C, so it, you prolong it. Got it. I don't know if I can do that right now, and I'm not gonna lie, don't want to try. But yeah. How's everybody else's holiday been? I hope it's been great. Ow! So, apologies for the lack of streams lately. Obviously, I took the week off for holidays, and I needed to spend time with my friends and family. But, my God, I cannot wait to get back into gaming. Happy birthday, sorry for being late. Haley, good eye, welcome on in, and thank you. You're not late. You arrived exactly when you meant to. Okay. Do I have any stories to tell from this past week? 1. So, this is like 1/5 stories all bundled together. And I'm gonna dance around this the best that I can, because I want to tell the story, but also I want to keep my family life private, so this is gonna be fun. Tell the story about the potato? I don't have a story about a potato. Are you projecting? 5 stories in a trench coat. Yeah, something like that. So, my family kind of has a nickname for me. It's less of a nickname and more of a title when it comes around the holidays. And that's, I'm like the gift giver to beat. You have a story about a potato. Good. See, that's where the story was coming from. So I'm like the gift giver to beat. Everybody, mostly my father, says that I'm just the best at giving gifts. I think he's remembering one gift in particular, and he's just projecting. That's my opinion, though. So, earlier this year, like maybe September, my dad kind of calls me out a bit, and he's just like, Britt, I'm going to give the best gift this year. I'm going to beat you at giving the best gift. I'm like, it's not a competition. We're giving gifts. What the hell? Your family has a nickname for you? For you is it Dice Daddy? Oh, no, for me? No, the family nickname is not Dice Daddy. That's your nickname for me. You got a fully painted Ace of Spades from Destiny 2 from your brother? Hell yeah! It's awesome! Happy birthday, Neko! Thank you so much, and good eye, and welcome. As you can tell from my voice, I have a cold, and my voice is shot, and I have no idea why. What's up, the guy? Good eye, and welcome on in. Please ignore my squeaks. It is the best that I can do right now. This cold is just making it difficult to speak. Brett, you sick too? Yes. In fact, I have another story about that. We'll get to that in a bit, though. So, telling the story about gifts. That's what I was on. I will work on a late birthday art piece for you once I've done something I'm currently working on. Aw, that's considerate of you, Witchy. Thank you. But no rush, no need. Focus on your stuff. If you have time, feel free. I won't stop you. Smug cat emoji. It looks so goofy. I like it. Speaking of smug cat, where is Rowan? He's not in here right now. All right. You just like cats, of course. I really should mute on those. You guys don't need to hear me cough. Here, let me mute one quick and get a good cough out. Hopefully that helps. You're a dog person. Cool. Got any favorite movies of 2024? Ooh, that's actually a good question. I can't remember specifically going to see anything this year. I don't go to the theater as much as I used to. When my voice gets shot from illness, I usually drink tea with honey in it. Doesn't make it go away completely, but sickness destroys you physically every time. So every time you're sick, so it might work better for y'all. So I actually just had a cup of honey tea right before stream because I don't have actual tea. So I've been drinking honey tea whenever I have like throat problems, whether it's congestion or my throat's just a little sore. And I've actually been really enjoying the honey tea. You'd have to say, from what you heard, the new MHA movie is supposed to be good. Haven't heard on any others. I haven't even seen the last MHA movie. I want to find a way to find that. Speaking of gifts, I never did finish that gift for you with Web Spider. I meant for X4 stream. Oh, right. I remember that. Got the line art done, then got horrifically sidetracked. That happens. When you have a throw problem, you eat burning hot spicy ramen. Ha. Okay. Rejoice, I have an entire pizza to consume. Oh, you lucky fuck. Yeah, it's not going away. So earlier today, I actually did have ramen around lunchtime to try to help. I had a cup of honey tea. I've also been mixing it in with some cold ice water in order to help there. I took 2 showers today, one because I took a shower, and then another one just so that I could sit in there and breathe in a lot of steam. So I'm doing what I can. I'm almost over the cold. It's just today my voice is a little shot. It happens. When you said you haven't been to the theater in a while, I said aloud, the theater, in a British family. And my family looked at me odd. That's okay. The theater. You kind of want to go see Sonic 3? I really want to go see Sonic 3, but I think I need to go see Sonic 2 first. But I don't do well in movie theaters. I hear they're doing sensory-safe theaters now, though, so maybe I could go see it. Oh, that's cool! I haven't heard anything about that. You don't shower daily? Ew. Shower around once every other day? I can't do that. I know some people can do every other day, every 2 days, maybe once a week. Not me. I gotta do at least once a day. I don't even care whatever the science says is the healthiest or the correct. I gotta do every day. Anyways, the story. Gift giving. So, my dad wanted to beat me at gift giving this year. And I will be honest, this was not my best year. because up until recently, because we kind of changed how we did things. My Thanksgivings used to be just like my immediate family. We didn't really have a giant Thanksgiving, but I would just hang out with my immediate family for Thanksgiving, and I would use that time to kind of like eavesdrop, pick their brains, just, you know, have friendly conversation, and use that time to figure out what I'm gonna get them for Christmas. Well, things change, and now we don't have immediate family Thanksgiving. We have extended family Thanksgiving, and there's too many people to talk to, and I can't figure out anymore what people want to get for Christmas. So I've gotten a lot worse at gift giving because my secret's been had. Am I a drinker? No, I've actually never had a drop of alcohol in my life. Average of 1.2 showers daily for you? Touche. Happy birthday, DJ. Thank you so much. And good eye, and welcome on in. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sometimes I'm glad I don't have too much family, so I don't have to worry about family gatherings. Yeah, it's a lot. I'm much more of a kind of like close to the chest, kind of more just interpersonal kind of person. So yeah, the family gatherings is a bit much for me. I kind of just sit in one spot, kind of wait for time to go by, do the immediately hello, say hi to everybody, but then sit next to the ones that I can actually have a conversation with. You have realistically 50 to 70 aunts and uncles? Holy shit. And then before this spirals out of control, I'm just gonna acknowledge it now. I don't like talking about alcohol on stream. We do need to keep in mind that this is a safer work channel. And technically talking about drinking is considered an 18 plus topic by terms of services, especially for YouTube. So I'm going to try to stay light on those topics, just to keep Papa YouTube happy. Like, you have a cousin and an uncle, then your grandparents, and that's it for outside immediate family. That is a nice small family. Not like immediate aunts and uncles. Ah, okay. Like extended family, great aunts. Oh, with great aunts and uncles. Got it. Oh my god, I just want the sore throat to go away. I'm glad I can actually talk. Yesterday was a lot worse. But yeah, at least, so the story about gift giving, so I had no idea what I was gonna get anyone, so I do what I do every year, which is around like December 20th. I just go to a bunch of stores and I see whatever I can find. And it was an okay year. I think I did all right. Everyone seemed happy with their gifts, but the gift that I thought I knocked out of the park, technically I did, was the gift I got for my sister. How am I going to tell the story? What's the safest way to tell the story? So my sister, Sis Mith. Yeah, let's go with that, Sis Mith. So while I was just wandering the store, I saw an air fryer on sale. And I'm like, yeah, that could work. So I bought an air fryer. I'm like, okay, this is great. I think she'll like it. I hope she'll like it. Fast forward to Christmas. An air fryer, best brother ever, you know? The story will get better. Giving people food is always an awesome gift. Yes, especially giving them a way to quickly prepare food that isn't in a microwave. But my sister really loves her kitchen. So whenever I don't know what to get Sis Mith anything, I default to like a kitchen thing. One year I got her a cast iron skillet. I think she specifically asked for a espresso grinder one year. There's just all these simple things that can just get a kitchen item and she'll be happy with it. So I get the air fryer. It's not wrapped. It's a giant box. I didn't want to waste the wrapping paper. So I put it under the tree. I'm like, yay, this is good. And I turn to my right and I look at their dining room table, and on the counter because they had their immediate family Christmas, because my sister has 2 daughters. So my sister, my brother-in-law, her husband, and their 2 daughters already had Christmas. And on the dining room table is an air fryer. Because my brother-in-law got her an air fryer for Christmas too, because she specifically asked him for one, saying that's what she wants this year. And it was his job to tell the rest of the family that that is what Sis Smith wants. But he never told us. So I got it on accident. But unfortunately, she literally got an air fryer 3 hours before. So I got a good gift. It's she just could not accept it because she had already received one. So damn. Maybe I am pretty good at giving gifts, and it just happens. I did it on a whim. Didn't even realize that literally for a month that is what my sister actually wanted. Ah. You don't need anything when you're sick because I physically can't get out of bed. Touche. But yeah, double air fryers. Unfortunately, no, she is not going to keep the second air fryer. She only needs the one. And you know, normally that would be like a great happy day because that means Crit gets an air fryer. Although I was so jealous of the fact that I got her an air fryer that I went back to the store and bought myself one. So now Crit has 2 air fryers. And I'm over the moon with it. I absolutely adore it. I hate it when that happens. The double gift event is something that happens. And that the air fryer was not the one that I was scared of the double gift. For Papa Mith, my dad. I got him a book. So he's a big like history fan, and he's also a pilot. So I got him a book about the it's a nonfiction story. It's talking about the World War II fighter pilots and how a general tried to use precision bombing to end the war safely. So I got him the book, but after I bought it and like brought it back, I'm like, he might already have this book. Oh no, he did it. And he also told me he read the book in 2 days. So great gift for him too, I guess. But I thought it was going to be the book was going to be the duplicate gift, not the air fryer. That's why I usually ask people to put receipts in the gifts. That's fair. I forgot after buying it all to get gift receipts for individuals. But I am not upset. Everybody was happy with their gift. Even Sis Smith, even though she couldn't accept it. I'll find a home for it. Would have been funny if Papa Crit also got sister an air fryer. Yes, that would have been actually kind of funny. Luckily, that wasn't what happened. Well, can you do a white elephant exchange? That's not a bad idea, although I would have a giant white elephant. You love World War II planes? The Messerschmitt 262 is one of your favorites of all times. I am not too familiar with the models. That's Papa Crit's territory. You got a $50 gift card to Taco Bell from your boss. He won Christmas for me. Holy shit, that's actually badass. That's actually a great gift. I did gift cards for my family last year. And I did it in a really stupid, cheesy way. So, I can do card magic, all right? No, you will never see it on stream because how the hell would I do that? But I practice card magic. I'm so-so. I'm nothing stupendous. I know a couple of tricks. I know techniques. I'm not the best. Me and my friends had something playing around this time, so I gotta go. See y'all next year. Thanks for tuning in, Neko. You go have fun now. But, so, I practice card magic. It's fun. But I can appreciate magic for the performance. But I'm still a little nervous performing magic because I want it to go well. And I'm just not the best at it, but that's okay. But for last year Christmas, so I got everybody gift cards. I started off just showing up for Christmas before we opened presents with, guys, I want to show you a new trick I've been practicing. So I handed out and pretty much planted, and I said this is going to be more fun if we do something, I don't know what the story I gave, something similar. So I gave my 4 immediate family members an ace, one of each suit. I forget who got what, but so I handed out. Why did that sound ominous? You'll see. So I handed everybody an ace, and I said, put it back into the deck, and I do all this, like, stupid magic flourish, blah, blah. And then I botched the trick. Like, I completely mess it up. I, on purpose, show that I don't know how to do the trick. And then I'm trying to end it, and I apologize to everyone saying, sorry, I messed it up. I was supposed to find your aces, and I just messed it up. My bad. And they're like, no, that's okay. You clearly need more practice. Flash forward to opening presents. And everybody has this tiny little envelope-looking present. Spoiler, it's a gift card. They all knew it was a gift card. So I hand everybody their small envelope presents. They open it up, and they each get like a personalized gift card to a store that they want. Like my brother-in-law got, I think, something like a hardware store, like a Home Depot. My sister got something, probably Target, if I had to guess. So, you know, just gift cards to areas they would like. And they're like, oh, yes, thank you for the gift card. And they open up the little envelope. Guess what was inside each of their envelopes? That's right. It was their ace. Oh, it was such a good trick. I planned that for weeks. They got a good kick out of it. Because Sis Smith loves card magic, and she loves being just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just mesmerized, wowed by it. Even if she knows how to do the trick, she loves just performances of magic, just seeing what people can do. My favorite gift I got was a My Melody plushie. I don't know what that is. From your brother, but the funny part was one of your friends got you a Sanrio mug. Now you have 3 and your mom isn't happy. Why? What's wrong with having a bunch of stuff? Sometimes stupid and cheesy is best. Crit? It is. Yes, it is. They kicked you because of it? No, they got a kick out of it. Yo, I'm not the best at this. Trying to just keep everything balanced between making sure I can tell stories and be entertaining to you guys, but also make sure I don't miss too many messages. Because holy hell, I've been missing messages. Actually, I could probably do this to help. Maybe this will help. What did they kick out of you? They didn't kick! It's a metaphor! Hold on, I'm gonna cough again. Ah! I don't like being congested. Ah! Anyways, is there another story? I guess I have one other story over the holidays. And that's the unfortunate circumstance of getting sick over said holidays. So, this is actually the second thing I've been sick with over this holiday break. This small cold, this congestion, this is nothing compared to what happened the day after Christmas. So something happened at Christmas. I don't know where it came from. I have a theory, but my brother-in-law and myself got very sick, like stomach flu or food poisoning level sick after Christmas. So the day after Christmas and the day after that, we both had fevers. We couldn't eat or drink anything, and our bodies were, how do I phrase this nicely? Get everything out from both ends. I'll phrase it that way. I'm just imagining the fam opening the cards at the same time just to get out of their chairs, walk over, and kick the crap out of you. It makes you smile. You know what? Keep whatever headcanon you want. This year I actually got an Amazon gift card that I used to get a game and the DVD seasons of an anime called Ikitosen. Oh, that's awesome. Good use. Getting everything out from both ends? Yes. So, food poisoning or stomach flu, whatever it was bad. I was tempted to drive myself to like an urgent care or a hospital just to get an IV because I was dehydrated, I was starving, and my body refused to allow me to consume anything. So I had to deal with that. You do have a cannon that you wear on your head. I got nothing. You outdid me on that one. Some people think it's something else, but I can assure you, it's a cannon. Do they think it's a hat? I think it's a hat, right? Anyways. So I don't know where the illness originated from. Clearly something to do with the Christmas gathering. Because a day after it hit me and my brother-in-law hard, my sister got sick. The kids were fine. They didn't get sick at all. But the three of us got deathly sick. And it sounds like my father was fine too. Probably because the food wasn't air fried. No, I don't think that would have helped. But yeah, so I just got over the stomach flu just in time to catch a small cold. This holiday has been strange. But it's still been fun. If you ignore this being sick part, it was fun. And unfortunately, I do not... I don't have any plans for doing like a stream until the new year idea. Maybe next year we can do that, but today I have nothing planned. I don't know if I can, also just because I'm sick, I don't know if I can yap for another 3 hours. We'll see how long my voice holds out tonight. Because we still have our normal 4 streams this week that we still have to deal with. And by deal with, I mean we get to sit back and enjoy. There is one thing that I want to do to help kind of round out this year. And it's either going to be dumb, funny, or cringy. Might be all three. Ugh. Can't believe I said the word cringy. What the hell? Also, Rowan's here. So let's put him on screen. The only Christmas gift you got was a $50 bill and just that. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I should probably finish this part of the story, though. I was talking about how my dad said he was going to beat me this year in gift giving. I now understand why he thought that. And he might have. So, a little bit of lore about Crit, a little bit of lore about me. I collect vintage board games. I don't really, I'm not a big board game player. I enjoy a board game here and there. Excuse me. Sorry, I can't say for the chat, Crit. Just stop by to wish you a happy birthday, a happy new year, and hopes that you get better soon. Bankai, good eye, and welcome on in. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, you have things to do. Go do them. Go enjoy your New Year's. Thank you so much. The game you got is for PS4, and it's called Dragon's Crown Pro. I don't know that game. But I collect vintage board games, right? That's just a fact about me. I'm not a big board game player. I enjoy them, but I'm not like ecstatic about them. But vintage board games just remind me of my childhood. Because I used to play things like Chutes and Ladders, or I guess Snakes and Ladders is another one. Candyland, The Game of Life. All of these games just remind me of being a kid. So I want to collect them because I think it's kind of cool to collect them. They're still usable, but they have like that nostalgia factor, right? So this year for Christmas, my father got me a 1947 Monopoly. Now, if you want to talk about vintage, that's almost an 80-year-old, like 70 to 80-year-old board game. The box is in shambles. Everything else looks fantastic. I almost cried when I opened it. It was so cool. It was such a cool gift to open up. All the hotels and houses are made of wood. Wooden pieces are amazing. It has every original metal player piece. God, it's like the gem of my collection now. My original gem was a 1963 first edition Risk with wooden pieces. That used to be the prime of my collection. And I also have like, I think it's a 1982 Tournament Stratego. Happy New Year, Rowan. Yeah, he has such a good concept of time. He knows what that means. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Red Mage. But yeah. I do think my father beat me in gift giving this year, to use his words. All right. Let me see if I can get the one thing that I kind of wanted to do set up. This might be... Actually, I don't know if I can pull this off. He's going to do the card magic thing. I'm not going to do the card magic thing. Let me see. The one thing that I am considering doing, wishful thinking, indeed, how would I do that? I would have to do my first ever hand cam. To do card magic on stream virtually would be weird. If only I had like a like 2024 recap video, that would be fun to watch. The closest thing that I can think of that I think could be a little fun is, so if anyone could figure it out, it probably not you. Rude! You keep me honest, Phantoms. That you do. Bro, it just goes back to the memories of Surunga Bunga or the Shitling. Well, yeah, probably. That's what it would do. But the closest thing that I can do to show this year in retrospective is there is technically one thing that I did every single day this year. And also, can we just acknowledge that I actually succeeded on this? The Daily Dad Joke, I started off last year, January 1st, with Daily Dad Joke 1. And today, we released Daily Dad Joke number 366. And yes, 366, because this was a leap year. So there was a bonus dad joke in there. God, I can't believe I actually succeeded. There were a couple of times I got close to where I didn't know if I was going to release the joke in time. But yeah, we released a short every single day this year. And we made so much progress. So who wants to go watch them all? That's the closest that I have as an idea of something we can do to kind of round out this year. We can watch the very first joke all the way to the very last one. A year of dad jokes all at once. But that's my idea. Can we see the comments on all of them? Probably not, because I don't know which ones have comments. Because you commented on a few of them? Yes? Yes, a lot of people commented on a few of them. What was my disappointed game of this year? I don't know if I have one. I don't know if I can think of one. Of a game that I was like disappointed in. Happy birthday, Sus! Thank you so much! G'day, g'day, welcome on in. That's both terrifying and exciting? What is? I don't know what I was mentioning that was terrifying and exciting. You're disappointed in Fortnite, that's for sure. I've never cared about Fortnite. Never played, no interest in it. What is that? What is that? I'll make that go away. Don't know how to make that go away. Is this button make go away? No. Interesting. Watching every dad joke. Ah, yes. Yes, that is both terrifying and exciting. What's going on? What are these? Why is this stuck here? Apparently, there is something that is getting stuck on my screen when I try to pull up the video, though. And I don't know what it is. Does it appear if I do it over here? No. It's only appearing on my other monitor. What the hell? Fortnite is just PG-rated PUBG. Touche, touche. Excuse me. You've actually faced the Fortnite World Champion twice. What are these and how do I get rid? Video detach button. What the hell? Does that appear for, like, everything? Hold on, I'm learning. No, it does not appear for everything. What if I click this? Okay. Hold on, I'm learning stuff. Please ignore all my random noises that I make while I'm trying to learn here. Did I figure it out? I think I figured it out. Your servers are so ruined to the point you gave up playing because it no longer is any fun for me. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. It's either super easy kills with no challenge or instant death. Yeah, that's not fun anymore. You were playing a game called Toho Azure Reflections on your PS4 earlier. That sounds familiar and I don't know why. It's a bullet hell game. Oh, yeah, that's why. It's Toho. So I don't think you'd like it too much, Crit. I love bullet hells, actually. What do you mean? Bullet hells are actually some of my earliest memories with gaming. I'm not the best at them, but I don't mind them. So 366 dad joke time? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see if we can get this set up right. So I need to put this here. Hey, Crit, have you heard about the Neo series? Or Nio? No, I have not. Either way, because clearly I don't know how to say it. All right. Let's run out today's stream by sitting back and enjoying this. So let's head over to our normal areas. All the balloons are gone because I, again, am doing this on the fly and didn't prep balloons to be here. I'm a big dum-dum, but that's okay. You should make a every dad joke of the year video. Oh, yeah. I do plan on doing that. A super compilation. You gotta go. Sorry. Happy birthday, though. That's okay. Thanks for tuning in for as long as you could. Go enjoy your New Year's Eve. All right. If you like bullet hell games, you might want to give, this is going to be fun to try to pronounce. Dananpachi Resurrection or Death Smiles 1 and 2 one day. Ooh, I'll look into those. Okay, now I need to see if this works. So can I game capture this window? The answer looks like no, because it's not a game. That makes sense. I should be able to just turn this. Oh, I'm nervous. Like Metal Slug was a bullet hell? Ooh, I've heard of Metal Slug. Okay. I'm going to hit this button, and this shouldn't cause me problems. Fingers crossed. Okay, it looks like it works. All right. Let's get audio. Look at that blast from the past. Like an actual blast from the past. That is old color, old model. God, OG Crit at his finest. Let's listen to some of my ancient dad jokes. What do you call a person who is happy on a Monday? Retired. I used to work at a calendar factory, but I got fired for taking a couple days off. There was a robbery at the Apple store today. Man, we're just hitting these one after the other. An eyewitness. Sergeant, the troops are revolting. This is how the original dad jokes went. But yeah, different model. Yeah, that's OG Crit. That is following, let's see if I remember the buttons. This color scheme. You know what? I'm going to stick with this color scheme until we change. But yeah, old model, this color. Oh, you're no prize pig yourself. Aha. The troops were revolting like they're ugly. What does a dentist get on his 1-year work anniversary? A little plaque. Ha! Rusty shows up late for... I don't feel doing Modern Crit and Web Spider's Cocoon as much now due to these dad jokes. Hey, that's all right. Work. The boss approaches him as he walks in. You should have been here at 8:30, he yells. Rusty looks surprised. Why? What happened at 8:30? Did I ever tell you I had a job smashing cans? It was so
I don't feel bad. Ah. So depressing.
Why do barbers make good drivers? They know all the shortcuts. Why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie? He was too far out, man. Want to hear a construction joke? I'm still working on it.
Ah.
What kind of shoes do spies wear? Sneakers.
Man.
I went to the bank and asked the teller to
If only we could use these to defeat the bosses in game. It might not be very effective.
check my balance. She shoved me, but I didn't fall down. How did the farmer mend the holes in his jeans? With cabbage patches. I call my toilet the gym instead of the John. That way I can tell people that I go to the gym first thing every morning.
Some of these.
What's the difference between a teacher and a train? A teacher says spit out your gum, while a train says chew, chew, chew.
I even laughed at my own joke. Holy hell. All right, so we're at number 16. Some fun facts. That first couple of jokes, like 1 and 3, were some of the biggest on my channels. Channels? Single channel. Some of the biggest jokes, there's the plural, on this singular channel. Recently, most of the jokes have been averaging around 400 views, which is incredible, by the way. But that first joke I released, it somehow got 5,000. And there's been a couple of multi-thousand jokes throughout this year. And I have no idea why they worked or why they didn't. But listening back to these, I learned a lot. And I don't just mean like in the jokes. I mean things like looking at the text. I learned how to video edit better. I learned delivery better. I learned how to take pauses, act. It's going to be cool to watch all these all at once and see the progression of how I started delivering jokes and how I ended.
Magician was driving down the street. Then he turned into a driveway.
Haha.
I don't mind going to work every day. It's the sitting around for 8 hours waiting to go home that I can't stand.
Agreed.
Why was the mouse scared of becoming a doctor?
Why?
He knew he had to take the MCAT. That's a doctor test. I got a job in a coffee shop.
Did you?
I feel like I can espresso myself there.
Oh.
But don't make a mocha-ry of me.
Oh, it keeps going.
It's a little latte for that.
Oh. Okay.
A police officer jumps into his squad car and radios the station. I have an interesting case here, he says. A woman shot her husband for stepping on the floor she just mopped. Have you arrested her? Asks the sergeant. No, not yet. The floor's still wet.
That one's dumb.
What did the tree do when the bank was closed?
What'd they do?
It started its own branch. Did you hear about the shipload of paint that wrecked and marooned all the sailors?
Goddamn.
A girl named Ruth quit working at our offices.
Oh.
I've been referring to the office as Ruthless since then.
That was a quick delivery.
Customer. Why is the coffee so muddy? Waitress. Well, it was ground yesterday.
Ha!
A judge reprimanded.
I added color to that one.
Trial. I thought I told you I didn't ever want to see you in my courtroom ever again, he said. I know, said the defendant. That's exactly what I tried to tell the police, but they just wouldn't listen to me. We're looking for someone who is responsible. Do you fit that criteria? Well, in my last job, when the store caught fire, my boss said that I was responsible.
Different kind of responsible.
I buy my guns from a guy who calls himself T-Rex.
Yes.
He's a small arms dealer.
Oh,
Why did the coffee...
I need to stop and state something here. So, all of these videos originally were edited on a free video editing software owned by Microsoft. I forget what it was called. I think it was like Clipchamp. It was awful. I had problems lining up text. I actually had to caption everything by hand, line it up somehow. It was actually really rough. I don't know why, but my brain supplies me with a drum riff after every joke. I appreciate that. That means I did a good job. All right. Why did the coffee
file a police report? It got mugged.
I actually like that one.
I'm considering getting a job cleaning mirrors.
Why?
It's something I can see myself doing. Why did the archaeologist have a breakdown? His career was in ruins.
I like
What
these
do you
jokes.
call a police officer who refuses to get out of bed?
Lazy?
An undercover cop.
Even better.
To all of my coworkers who have talked about me behind my back.
Uh-huh.
You disgust me.
Huh. Yeah, disgust?
My friend was fired from a road construction job for theft. I didn't believe it, but when I went over to his house, all the signs were there. Did you hear about the lazy baker who asked for a pay increase?
I did.
He really needed the dough.
Oh, a classic.
My friend's bakery burned down last night.
Oh, no.
His business is toast.
Oh, yes.
The local caricature artist got arrested.
Why?
He did always seem sketchy.
Ah, that makes sense. Yes, yes.
Why did the mortgage broker go out of business? He lost interest. What do you call a group of security guards in front of the Samsung store?
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ah, there's even a TM.
I heard the new auto body shop in the...
Well, shit. Joke 39. So the first 38 was OG crit. And now is when we... Oh, I hit the 7 button.
I heard the new...
There we go. Don't know what that was. Model 1, Color 2. Indeed. Excuse me. And also is... No, I think everything's all right. Slowly explodes like a Mega Man X2 Maverick boss. Well, hair tie, yeah. So it was around this time. So keep in mind, that's 38 jokes. So that's a month into the new year. It was around that time when I started to experiment with the different colors of crit. And it's kind of where we fell into this more blue, cool color theme, color scheme, instead of the one that we started with. The more red, black, and brown colors. And now we're on to this standard color. As you can see, the hair's the same. The eyes are roughly the same color. Obviously, different model, different appearance, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so this was around the time we transitioned our colors, but we were still on Model 1. And we also got a different background at this time. I believe those first 38 jokes were all filmed at the exact same time. Hence, I was standing in the same spot for all of them and had that really weird background. I just needed a neutral background, so I just Googled a neutral background, made sure it would have vertical cuts so they would become shorts, etc. Yeah, now we're into phase 2 of crit.
I heard the new auto body shop in the neighborhood comes highly recommended. Why was the DJ banned from the supermarket?
Ooh, a little more
he
acting.
Was stealing all the samples. Our boss just banned overly specific nicknames, and the whole office is staring at Rat Snitch Brian the Good Time Ruiner. What do you call an obese psychic?
What?
A fortune teller.
Ooh.
I won an award for being the best scarecrow in my field.
Good.
I told them, hey, it's in my genes.
God damn it.
Where does a general keep his armies?
I know this one.
up his sleeveys. My tailor is happy to make a pair of pants for me. At least, so it seems. I quit my job as a personal trainer because I'm not big or strong enough. Today, I put in my 2-week notice.
I like that one a lot.
A piece of bread attended school.
Mm-hmm.
It did so well, it made the honor roll.
Oh, I get it.
Monday is an awful way to spend 1/7 of your life.
Preach!
The work week is so rough that after Monday and Tuesday, even the calendar says WTF.
Yes, it does. This is true.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
Oh, right.
Q Cosmo. Q Cosmo who? Q Cosmo trouble at work than anyone else I know.
I like the
Knock,
way I
knock.
started to edit those.
Who's there?
Oh, another one.
Duet. Duet who? Duet right or don't duet at all.
You remember when the
Did you
2-week
hear
joke came
about
out?
the new dating site for retired chemists? It's called Carbon Dating. When's the best time to go to the dentist?
Tooth Erdy.
2:30. Did you hear about the dumb guy who got fired from his job at the M&M factory? He kept throwing away all the candies that had W's on them. 3 candies you'll find in every school: nerds, dum-dums, and smarties.
Uh-huh.
Student: why are we dissecting mushrooms? Teacher: because studying fungus is a cultured way to mold young minds.
Aha.
What's
Spore
the
jokes.
worst thing about ancient history class? The teacher's always Babylon.
Like ancient Babylon?
Yesterday, a clown held the door open for me.
Aw.
Such a nice jester. There was a big event down at the circus. It was intense.
Yeah.
Why did the scientist go to the tanning salon? Because he was a paleontologist.
Merry birthday, my dude.
Knock,
Thanks,
knock.
Manga. Good night,
Who's
and
there?
welcome on in.
Bumblebee. Bumblebee who? You're bumblebee cold if you don't wear pants.
True.
2 atoms were walking down the street. One turns to the other and says, "Oh no, I think I'm an ion." The other asks, Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm positive."
Chemistry joke.
If I had a dime every time I didn't know what was going on, I'd be like, why is everyone giving me all these dimes?
That one actually hit really well.
Nothing ruins a Friday, quite like remembering it's actually Tuesday. How does the moon cut his hair when the sun gets in the way? Eclipse it. My last annual performance review said I lacked passion and intensity. They've clearly never seen me alone with a really big cheeseburger. I have some jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. Anna gave up her seat to a blind person
Goddamn.
on the bus. This is how Anna lost her job as a bus driver.
That I remember that
I'm
one.
not having much luck with jobs lately. I wasn't suited to be a tailor. The muffler factory was just exhausting. I couldn't cut it as a barber. I didn't have the patience to be a doctor. I wasn't a good fit in the shoe factory, even though I put my soul into it.
Holy
The
shit.
paper shop folded.
This keeps
Home
going.
maintenance was too draining. I got fired from the cannon factory,
It's
and I just couldn't see any future as a historian.
holy shit, that one had a lot to it.
When I got to work this morning, my boss stormed up to me and said, "You missed work yesterday, didn't you?" I said, "No, not particularly." I don't really work well under pressure. Or
Double meaning.
under any other circumstance for that matter. What word is always spelled wrong in the dictionary?
I know this one.
Wrong.
Wrong.
What did the nuclear physicist have for lunch? Fish and chips. An employee was eager
Hey!
to know her new coworkers when the topic.
We're on to current model now. Let's go. Wow, that happened really early in the year as well. Okay, so around. Damn, that model is thick. It's just a jacket. Yeah. So the dictionary one will always be iconic. I agree. I love that one. What word is spelled wrong? Wrong. Bless you. Thank you. All right, there's a few more moments throughout this year of this daily dad joke journey that we'll have to see. But so it was around joke 40, we switched over from old color to the new color schemes, but still in 1.0 model. And it's specifically at joke 74 is when we transitioned to 2.0 model. And we stayed at 2.0 model on this color scheme until the end. However, we will see the background change because that's a old background art piece that I used to use on my streams. Not anymore. Now we have the one that was designed by our wonderful moderator and great commission artist, B. And so we're going to pay attention to when that switches. We're also going to pay attention, or at least I'm going to pay attention, to when the font changes and the editing changes. Because there's, I forget when it happened, but there's a moment where we move away from editing in Clipchamp and we move over to DaVinci Resolve. I love DaVinci Resolve so much. It's beautiful, like a Pokemon evolution of handsomeness. Ah, you're too kind. Now, what's this joke?
Pick of her previous job came up. So, why did you leave? Asked one coworker. It was something my boss said, the new hire replied. Why? What did he say? The coworker asked. You're fired. If Iron Man and the Silver Surfer teamed up, would they be allies or alloys? What does Clark Kent use to keep the sun out of his eyes? A supervisor. What's
Happy
the
birthday,
difference
dude, and Happy New
between a
Year's.
hippo
Oh, thank you,
and a
Mr. Bread.
Zippo?
Good eye, good eye, and welcome in.
One's really heavy, the other is just a little lighter. Sam walks into his boss's office. Sir, I'll be straight with you. I know the
Ooh.
economy isn't great, but I have 3 companies after me, and I would like to respectfully ask for a raise. After a few minutes of haggling, the boss agrees to a 5% raise, and Sam happily gets up to leave. By the way, asked the boss, which 3 companies are after you? The electric company, the water company, and the phone company, says Sam.
I
Where
guess
does Seaweed look to find a job?
there's one more.
In the Kelp Wanted section.
There's going to be one more
How
physical
do
change
Buddhist monks
that we can
send emails?
track. I wonder
They
if anybody
remove
can tell
all
the difference right now.
attachments. A man went to apply
There's
for a
one
job.
difference
After
between
filling out his application, he waited
video crit
anxiously
and
while
current
the manager
crit.
read it. Then the manager said, "We have an opening for
I
people
wonder if
like
anyone
you."
can tell.
"Oh, great," the man said. "What is it?" "The door." What did the farmer say when he couldn't find his tractor? "Where's my tractor?" People always say that hard work never killed anybody. Oh, yeah? When's the last time you've ever heard of anyone who rested to death? In an emergency, what's better than an EMT?
I mean, the hair color seems a bit different.
Paramedics.
You're close, but it's not the hair
If
color.
you take a laptop computer for a run, you could jog your memory.
Ooh, all the colors? It might just be the way I'm capturing the video. It might be doing like a small bit of color correction because I'm noticing in the preview window that the colors are a little muted. The triangle seems a bit bigger. It has nothing to do with shapes. You were actually pretty close with color though. There's one specific color that does not match between video crit and live crit. And I forget when I made the change. But unfortunately it is subtle, which is why I'm curious if anybody will catch it. But yeah, I was kind of noticing that actually, I'm wondering. Give me 1 second. Is there a filter that I have on? No. I'm wondering why the video is coming in slightly darker. Eye color? It is eye color. When I first transitioned from 1.0 to 2.0, I tried to do like color match. But because the models are different like base sets, matching the color meshes didn't transition the color perfectly. Watching so many streams paid off, indeed. So when I first took 1.0 crit's eye color, which is purple, and I transitioned it to 2.0 crit, it came out as, it might be hard to tell, but the eye color here is actually more of a blue, and it was a very vibrant blue. However, I missed my purple eye color. So I went back and I changed it. It's no longer the exact same eye color as previous 1.0, but I now have my purple eyes. And can I, like, show that off a little bit? I always like my purple eye color. There we go. You've been here since 50 subs. You've been a long way. This is true. And fun fact, I actually started the daily dad jokes as an advertisement. The reason I started off releasing a joke a day was to play the YouTube algorithm of showing it, look, I'm uploading a short. Shorts are what you like to sell to people. And I'm doing one a day. So I'm consistently uploading. Please send people over to my stream. So when I started streaming, actually, I started streaming before that, didn't I? The dad jokes were there to try to get people more to the streams and just get more people in. And it worked. I just hope people retain after the YouTube algorithm doesn't end up hating me after I am no longer uploading a short a day. Oh yeah, let us stare longingly into those majestic purple peepers. Maybe not longingly, you can stare shortingly. Also, I think drawing you so much is probably part of the reason I noticed. There's a good chance of that.
An applicant was filling out a job application.
Good.
When he came to the question, have you ever been arrested? He answered no. The next question, intended for people who answered yes to the previous one, was, why? The applicant answered, because I never got caught. A couple of research scientists had twins. They named one John and the other Control. A visitor to a farm asked the farmer, why does that one pig have a wooden leg? That pig is the bravest pig I ever saw, the farmer replied. So why does he have a wooden leg? The tourist asked. One night, our house caught on fire, and he came inside and woke us all up.
Aw.
So why does that pig have a wooden leg? You can't eat a pig that brave all at once. It was mealtime on a small airline, and the flight attendant asked a passenger if he would like dinner.
Guys, look.
What are my choices?
The font is different now. I really don't like how muted the color capture is. Give me 1 second. I want to try something. I want to see if it's... This is what's causing the problem. Let me instead add a window capture. Sure. Oh, would you look at that? It's a little big. And it's still muted, actually. Okay, so no. I got nothing. You like the current font? I'm glad, because that's what ended up sticking around. Okay, so it just looks like that's just what the font color is. Oh, I'm actually very afraid to unminimize it because there might be personal information that pops up there. So we don't want to do that. But yeah, it looks like it's just the way that my computer is capturing the screen and whatnot. Well, that sucks. Don't worry, that was me. Where is it? I am curious. Give me 1 second on one thing. What would happen? No, that doesn't change anything. Are you kidding me? I mean, I want to change it to that anyways. I have no idea why that comes in darkened. I hope that's not how the actual videos look. And see, I want to test some things. You just realize how close I am to 1K? I mean, I'm not to 900 yet, so I'm not even thinking about 1K. But yeah, after a year, it's been kind of cool. But yeah, so, wow, I can't believe this was so early. This font change right here, this is when I switched over to using DaVinci as my editing software. Love it. DaVinci Resolve honestly straight up saved the dad jokes because Microsoft Clipchamp started to bug out. And then once I moved over to DaVinci, a much more powerful software, by the way, I started to be able to do a lot more. Like, DaVinci Resolve is a software that professional video editing is done on. And I'm uploading stupid videos to make jokes and put captions on. But I was able to slowly learn how to improve my video editing skills because of these dad jokes.
He asked. Yes or no? Why did you quit your job as an origami teacher? Too much paperwork. What did the lawyer name his daughter? Sue. Lawyers practice law because it gives them a grand and glorious feeling. You give them a grand and they feel glorious. Why was it called the Dark Ages?
All right, I'm going to eat the bullet. This might be bad for me. You said you were worried the shorts actually looked muted like how they do on stream, but I checked and they don't. Oh, thank God. Okay, so it's just something about the window capture then. And actually, this is set to window capture, so I can't really test too much right now. Okay, so that's good. So the videos look fine, which makes sense. I'm staring at them. They should look fine. But however, they're being captured up here in the window. And it's clear, probably something to do with my monitor itself. Because when we captured, what's the word I'm looking for? When we did it as both a window capture and as a, this is a screen capture, it appeared darkened. So it's a setting somewhere, but it is not in OBS. Oh well. I forget what this joke was. We're restarting it.
Why was it called the Dark Ages?
Oh, just why was it called?
Because there were so many knights.
Ha!
Why did the knight surrender once all his limbs were cut off? He was unarmed and defeated.
I like that one a
An
lot.
Englishman, a Frenchman, a Spaniard, and a German are all watching an American street performer do some juggling. The juggler notices that the four gentlemen have a very poor view.
These edits
So he
came in
stands
faster
up on
than
a
I
wooden
thought.
crate and calls out, "Can you all see me now?" "Yes, we see ya." What do you call four bullfighters standing in a quicksand pit? Cuatro cinco.
Yeah,
The most
editing.
embarrassing part about
Hey,
farting
and now
myself
we have the new
awake
background.
was that it was the most interesting aspect of my PowerPoint presentation. Why did the orange juice factory worker lose his job? He couldn't concentrate. A bus stops at a bus station. A train stops at a train station. Now you know why they call it a workstation. A photon checks into a hotel, and the bellhop says, "Can I get your bags for you?" "No need, good sir," replies the photon. "I'm traveling light." So, I asked the dude next to me if he knew the chemical symbol for sodium hypobromite. And he was all like, "Nah, bro,"
Which is sodium hypobromite.
said the first chemist. "What's so funny?" asked the other.
Yeah.
"Nothing. I just combined 2 isotopes of helium."
Yeah.
What is the biggest difference between chemistry and cooking?
That is me.
In chemistry, you should never lick the spoon. An aspiring veterinarian put himself through veterinary school working nights as a taxidermist. When he graduated, he decided he could combine the 2 occupations. On the door of his new business, Dr. Boone, veterinary medicine and taxidermy. Either way, you get your dog back. My book on reverse psychology was just published. Don't read it. Knock, knock.
The background has changed. Yeah.
Cheetahs. Cheetahs who? Cheetahs never win, and winners never cheat.
It happened sooner than I
Why
thought.
can't you trust atoms? They make up everything. Doing a good job at
Because
work
now-
is like wetting your pants in a dark suit.
Why?
You get a warm feeling, but no one else notices.
Oh.
A man heard about the discovery of gold in California. He immediately packed up his possessions and moved out west.
We are now
6
going to
months
have
later,
this
he
background,
gave
this
up
model,
and
this
returned
color, this
home.
everything for the
Why?
rest of the year.
It didn't pan out.
Gold
A
painting.
3-legged dog walks into a saloon in the Old West. He slides up to the bar and announces, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." A rancher was taking inventory of his livestock. He figured that it wouldn't
I'm
take him
still
too
so
long because
congested.
he knew for a fact that he had exactly 196 head of cattle. But then he discovered that he actually had 200. How'd he do that? He rounded them up. Math joke. What happens when the smog lifts off of Los Angeles? UCLA. Once you've seen one shopping
Whoa,
shopping
what the hell?
center, you've stages of working from home. Once you've seen one shopping center, you've seen them all.
There we go. It freaked out on me. Also no longer auto playing.
Stages of working from home. Once you've seen one shopping center, what happens when the smog?
Stop. Okay. Well, we got to test a bunch of theories now. Like changing the sizes. Yeah, it's still just a little on the muted side. And I think it's just the way that it is capturing from my monitor. I have one theory we can play around with quick. Boop, 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 boop. So if we hide it, ooh, actually there might be one other thing. Hold on. No. Well, I see its preview. So hold on. It looks like it is just specifically the monitor. Because I'm playing around with switching the other monitors. Excuse me. It is very much full color and vibrant on the other monitors. But when I capture my main one, it dims, and I don't know why. I know this monitor has had a couple of like going full screen problems before. But that shouldn't have this level of impact. At least I wouldn't think. I'm testing a few things. Yeah, it's actually just dimmer. I'm even taking a look at the monitor without like having just the window open. And the reason I can see things is because I'm doing tests and I can see it in the test window. Only other thing that I would want to try is what happens. Oh, I see what's happening. Yeah, this is a Oh, I need to remember what causes this. So there's a dimming effect that's occurring. So if I bring the window into a different monitor, it doesn't do this effect. It's actually a Windows settings, if I remember correctly. Hold on. Should I be doing this live on stream? I probably shouldn't. So for all of you techies out there, my main monitor, excuse me. So my primary monitor has an HDR setting, which is high dynamic range, I think it stands for. It makes darkers darks and lighters lights. I've had bad experiences with it. Uh-oh. I think I fixed it though. One of the problems that I've had with it though is when I've had HDR on, I've got some good news. I might have fixed it. Is depending on how much brightness there is on screen at once, it will, what it's supposed to do is make like darker's darker and brighter's bright and put them in different areas. But cheap HDR just says, oh, that's a very bright screen. Let me slightly dim it for you. And that's what was happening for our videos. So as it was on screen, it was auto adjusting the brightness on me. And I don't like that. I thought I disabled it. And I did within the monitor itself, but I didn't within Windows. Okay. So check this. I should be able to turn this on now. And look at that. It's no longer muted. It's still slightly different in color, but it's much more normal now. All right, let's see. We did the UCLA.
Once you've seen one shopping center, you've seen them all. Stages of working
Fair.
from home. Yay, I get to work from home. It would be nice to talk to people. I hope that pigeon sits in the window today. The state treasurer had to balance the budget, so he sliced a little bit off the proposed spending figures for schools, parks, and other services. It was the most successful fundraiser of the year.
I get it.
Monica is obsessed with monorail.
All right. One more thing I need to change, though, and I'm going to hide the image because I have to go into some settings. Excuse me. I do believe this constant jumping from... hold on. This constant jumping from video to video is really hitting my either my CPU or the memory really hard. So I'm going to go put a limiter on the either RAM or CPU usage, one of the two. Okay, it is eating up a bunch of RAM right now. So let's see. Actually, if I give it a limit, that just means it's gonna yell at me, though. Those sounds are me. Don't worry. Although I do have a lot of RAM. It's a classic Chromium thing of it's causing issues. Oh well. I'm getting a little tired here. Let's watch a couple more. Because we're at 116 and we just got the colors working again. At least there's a small silver lining for me that came out of the stream is I got to fix that HDR problem that's been pissing me off for a while. Yay! Hate cheap HDR. I'm assuming really good HDR looks really good, but I don't care for it. Just show me image, give happy chemicals. We're gonna watch a few more. I don't think we have time to watch all of the dad jokes. I mean, we already saw the big moments that I was hoping to watch, which is the start with the weird background, the old model, the old color scheme, everything, and we watched the transition. And we're already at 116, which means we're almost to halfway through the year, and that's kind of where I'm gonna probably stop with this stream is once we get to around 150 or 180, because that's halfway through the year. Actually, let's go to 120 and then we'll talk about it.
Rails. All she ever talks about is monorails, especially how amazing it is that they zip along on just that single rail. She's got a one-track mind. When does a dentist patient feel dumb?
When?
After having their wisdom teeth removed.
Aha! Wisdom
A
means
dentist
brains.
and a manicurist had a rough marriage.
Mm-hmm.
They fought tooth and nail.
Oh, I like that one.
Politicians and diapers should both be changed regularly. And for the same reason.
Full of
When do
poo.
bakers share their secret bread recipes? On a need-to-know basis.
God damn it.
Why did Archimedes
All right.
leap?
We're going to put a pause there. My throat's starting to kill me. The congestion's starting to get to me. I think that's where we're going to have to pull the plug on this. However, thank you all for dropping by today. I know it's been kind of a weird stream because we didn't play a game. I think this is the first time we didn't play a game on stream. I appreciate you guys just sitting back, yapping with me, hanging out, watching some of the old dad jokes, though. It made me really happy. I wish I'd be able to, not be hyper congested to the way that I am. It would be nice to know that I can be, or I could do a fully yap stream while not being sick. But being able to pull one off while being sick kind of makes me happy. It means there's a lot of potential around it. That's okay, dude. I hope you feel better. I appreciate that. We are the Yip Yappers. I kind of see why some streamers have fun with just chatting streams without needing to play a game and interact. It's just tell stories, just talk, watch some videos and react. Kind of fun. Well, in respect for the message redactment, if you're curious about what happens in the joke, you can go watch the Daily Dad Joke number 121 or 120. I think we stopped around there. And you can find your answer. Your face is handsome and your voice is still angelic. It's easy to be here. I don't know how my voice is angelic. It sounds like an angel that's been run over by a train. But I appreciate it nonetheless. Sorry, guys. My citizens. My fellow citizens of the Rowan Empire. I'm going to go to sleep. And I'm going to try to feel better. Everybody, Happy New Year. To a wonderful 2025. And thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you so much for a wonderful year. This has been a shitload of fun. And I look forward to another wonderful year. All right, guys. Without further ado, thank you all for being here. And as always, from Good Eye, my voice cracked, holy fuck. Let me try that again. And as always, from Good Eye, Goodbye. Have a good one, everyone. And I hope to see you all next year. Have a good one now. Bye-bye.